Brian here, and in case you're wondering what I'm wearing, these are my pajamas. I didn't work either of my jobs this morning, so I haven't really left the house. I'm kind of relaxing because I've been working a lot of double shifts. So, I'm going to show you the Eldar entire battle force that I have. I haven't shown you all of it yet. I'm also going to show you all of the miniatures I have, because I have more than just Eldar, and all of the terrain that I have, which I haven't shown you yet. So, let's get to this, shall we? In case you did see, yes, it is 2 o'clock in the afternoon, and I'm still in my pajamas. I've been up since 9. I've been pretty busy. Now this right here, in this nice little box, is my Eldar. And as you can see, I have my Falcon Gravity Tank in the corner, my Viper next to that, and my Jet Pikes alongside that. If you look here, you can see my Warlock, which you've already seen if you've watched any of my videos. My 5 horribly painted Guardians here. There's another 10 over here. These are the nicely ones, I think. My friend painted these ones over here. These also 5 more Guardians. And then my Dire Avengers as well. And you haven't really seen any of the unpainted ones yet. But this is my entire Eldar army as of yet. When I first bought my Eldar, I just went out and I bought the big battle force, which came with the 20 Guardians, and then the vehicles as you see in the background. Then I bought the Warlocks separately along with my Codex, which is actually the old Eldar Codex as now. I have to go out and buy a new one, or the updated one. And then about a month after that, I went and I bought the Dire Avengers pack, which comes with the 8 Dire Avengers you see here. So this is pretty much my Eldar army. Don't remember how many points this is. I know it's slightly over 500 at least. I'm pretty sure it's a little more. I know the Guardians are very cheap and easy to use. They don't cost many, so I don't remember. But we're going to move on. So that's my Eldar. What you haven't seen are my Tyranids. And yes, I do have some Tyranids, because originally I bought the Battle of Macronar set. Before my Eldar, actually. And as you can see, I have twice as many Tyranids that come in the set. Why is this? Well, this is because I traded my Space Marines from the set for my friend's Tyranids. And then we would go through the scenarios with twice as many Tyranids versus twice as many Space Marines. So it worked out pretty nicely. It was interesting back when we played it. But as you look, I've got pretty much double as much. I got a bunch of Spore Mines. There's 3 of them on that one. I was messing around with that. These are very badly painted, green and yellow. Not a good choice for Tyranids, especially if you're a bad painter like me, but even then, green and yellow, I don't know. The Sunburst yellow, probably not. This guy's messing around. He's got, like, what, 8 arms there? And I had these, actually, he was holding those, they fell off, but he was holding those, so I was just messing around. I don't know about the rules for conversions or anything, or how to do any of that, so I was just messing around in my Genestealers. But yeah, so that is the Tyranids I have. Now, the Tyranids are pretty cool, I'd say. Some of them look really awesome. But I'm not a Tyranid player. It's just not my thing. And I definitely want to work more on my Eldar. So those are all of my actual miniatures that I own. Tyranids which you have not seen. Some of which you have not seen for the Eldar, but just the unpainted ones, which look like white dots from up here. Now, over here, and like I said, I had the Battle of Macronar set, so you're probably thinking, where's the terrain from it? Well, here is the crashed air vehicle. I don't remember what it was. And I actually have painted this a few times, and the last time I went over it, I never actually finished, as you can see. And I was going to cover up, actually, all the ground. I was going to put actual sand on that. It would look a lot nicer. So here are all the junk that came with it. And this, I mean, I kept this terrain because I could always repaint it again, fix it up, make it look nice. And you could always use it anyways, no matter how crappy it looks. It's terrain, but you know, it's cooler when it looks better. You've probably already seen this if you watched any of my videos. This is just my crater. I'm very proud of it. I like the way this came out. I'm going to have to make another one. I could probably do a lot better of a job on it. You know, less tape. Probably foam would work out nicely. I don't really have much experience with foam, but I'm going to try. And my trees, you've all seen my trees if you looked at my videos once again. You know, a slightly better painted one. That's all the terrain I actually have left over. I had a lot of, basically like an entire Eldar city, an Imperial modular board that we made. but we ended up getting rid of it. I don't remember. Oh, my friend moved, so we didn't have anywhere to put it all. And if you're wondering where I got these nice little boxes to put all this in, I got them from work. And yes, I do have more. There's two in the back are slightly smaller, but it's pretty cool. You could actually make them into miniature boards if you wanted to. And then here, which if you've watched any of my videos, you will definitely recognize. This is what I have currently of the hatchery. No, this is not slightly updated or anything. All I did was attach that part of the ramp for now. And there was another design, and this was originally a ramp design. I kind of turned it apart. I was like, I could definitely turn this into like a bridge of some sort. And I'm not going to waste any of these good little pieces of cardboard. There's plenty here. They could definitely do some good with those. So basically, this box is my in-progress terrain. Slightly finished terrain, 'cause I can't really say that's not in progress there. And then my armies. I wouldn't really consider those Tyranids and armies, but yep. I figured I'd show you guys all this so you see how horrible my painting used to be, how it got slightly better, and then eventually you'll see it get really good, because I'm going to definitely put some time into that. That box will definitely fill up a lot more eventually. This box is soon, hopefully. That will be complete, and then I'll have the tank idea that I'm coming up with, the second part of the specimen facility, and that'll probably be in this box as well. And as you can see, I'm gathering more and more stuff. I'm not sure if you can really see it. You have the old Project Untitled on the bottom there, box with a bunch of random stuff. I've got a little container of Slim Jims. It's empty, obviously. 3-liter bottles, 12-ounce bottles from like Pepsi or whatever, a giant Powerade bottle that was not the 12-ounce bigger, newspaper, plastics, everything, some foam, what else we got there, shoebox, lots and lots more cardboard boxes. I can get these for free from work, so I have a great supply, in case you're wondering. So I got plenty of stuff to make what I want. For the hatchery, though, really the only reason I haven't progressed yet, the containers is pretty much all I have to do left, and some piping, which I can do with straws. But the actual containers for it, I don't know how I'm going to do them yet, because I'm going to make them smaller, somewhat larger than them, but not too big, so I can't use like a soda bottle or anything. So I'm going to try and get something. If you have any ideas, let me know. You can definitely post that as a comment to this video, or a vlog, or whatever you want to call it, and it'll work out nicely. But in the meantime, that's my Eldar army. Yes, I know I look ridiculous, and I'm going to go and I'm going to be working on my hatchery, so signing off.